Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review on Kandi and the Gang. Next week's episode is the last episode for this season. I'm hoping that they get renewed for next season. I hope so, because I really enjoyed this show. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get into this. This episode was cute or whatever. It wasn't nothing that just, it was cute. It's a cute show. This was a cute episode. So it basically starts out. The OLG girls. They're sitting down talking, and Aunt Nora was saying how Mama Joyce was the best baby sister. Aunt Bertha didn't agree. Okay. I believe Aunt Bertha. Okay. Anyway, so Philip really seems like his attitude is a whole lot better. He seems like someone who would be okay to work for. Brian was, handling some customers. He went upstairs, downstairs. Anyways, he passed by Philip, and Philip just asked him, how was he doing? How was his day going? Just the type of conversation that is just enough between management and their employees, right? It don't have to be nothing like what you get into this weekend. Just say, hey, how you doing? How's your day going? Blah, 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 right? Again, like I said, Philip, he seems very cool now. Girl, Brian said, I like this Philip. He said something like, I like this Philip. I didn't like the other one. And then Philip said something like, he's still here. He's still here inside, something like that. Girl, keep her there. Keep her there. Don't bring her out no more. Okay? She was a hot mess. Anyways. Patrick is probably one of my favorite ones on the show. He just has a very positive, upbeat spirit, you can tell. Like I said, I think out of everybody, Patrick is probably the only one who, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you're better or your personality is better or anything like that, but Patrick is probably the only one that I can think of in this moment that really has not been upset, like has really not been mad. Like Patrick would probably be the type of person that I would be scared of if he got mad. Okay? Because Patrick he hasn't had an attitude this whole season. He's always smiling and laughing. Like Patrick is, anyways, Patrick low-key fine too. I mean, anyway. So he has a new skincare, body oil, some type of line that's coming out. I don't know, girl. It's called Poo. I can't even pronounce it. Poo. Clearly, when someone says poo, they think of feces or a bowel movement, boo-boo, the number 2, right? That's what they think of. I don't like the name. I think what's going on is, Safari, we came to an agreement last week that Safari might be our girl because we think Safari is in it for all the right reasons, okay? But I feel like everything that Patrick has going on right now, it has Safari stamped all over it. Like literally everything. From the decor to, him in the meditation bowl, is that what it's called? To, the skincare line, to the name of the skincare line. Like it just sounds like something that Safari, has had to approve. I think she has Patrick wrapped around her pinky toe. He says you can use it for Mr. Nasty time. If I hear this grown-ass man call sex one more time Mr. Nasty time, All right. So the group, they go have lunch. Brian, Torin, Dominique, Chandrika. Why did Brian pull out some hairspray? Girl, so you walking around a restaurant with hairspray in your apron? Girl, I would have been low-key mad. Girl, I'm sitting here trying to eat, and girl, you sitting here polluting girl, the food, the air, no. They run across Philip's pictures. Quasi. I wonder why he doesn't go by his first name. Because his first name is cute as hell. But, you know, he probably, never mind, girl. We all know why he don't go by his first name. But I like the name Quasi. I think it's very, very cute. I think he should go by his first name. I don't know, it's Philip. Philip may be his middle name. I don't know. He goes by Philip. That's what it comes down to. They come across his modeling pictures. He lets it be known later in the episode that he used to model back in the day. Philip wants to promote Chandrika. Girl, ain't this girl? I said, what? Girl said he wants to promote Chandrika to a head greeter. He thinks that Chandrika has a lot of pull. He thinks that, you know, Chandrika pretty much, because she's been there the longest, she can sway and basically she has a lot of pull. Because she has been there the longest, more than likely when new people come to the door, they'll probably take her word as the gospel on how the restaurant is ran before they listen to anybody else, right? Dominique. Dominique wants to dance for Beyonce. I think that this is a good thing for Dominique because now, girl, she's on TV, she has the exposure. So I'm sure that whenever Beyonce decides to go on tour or, you know, goes on search for background dancers, girl, she might be, you know, she has the exposure now. Dominique can dance her ass off. The pics for the photo shoot. Safari is, girl, I am woman, hear me roar. Girl, she is the body sculptor, girl. She is the interior designer. She is the decorator. She is a photographer. Girl, she vegan, but she was over there eating that cornbread with all that stuff. I thought the pictures were a mess. I thought the pictures were a mess. That's what it comes out. I think the only one that probably came out decent was probably Phillips. I think everybody else, it's like they were trying to be sexy. Like clearly these people are not models, which is not, there's nothing wrong with that. But these people are not models, right? I probably would have been looking just like them, a fool. Girl, I don't know what y'all want me to do. Put a rose in my, girl, literally, girl, Patrick sitting there with a rose in his mouth. Girl, what are we doing? Are we selling sex, skincare? Like, girl, what are we selling? What are we doing? I see rose petals. Girl, this is a mess. It was a mess. Girl, Patrick says he loves all sexualities. One thing I do love about this show, and some of you told me that, I think on Speak On It, somebody was on, you know, like every week they've had a different cast member on Speak On It, Kandi's YouTube show. And they say that the gay guys and the straight guys really are friends in real life. See, that's the type of straight guys I mean, I don't need to hang out with none of them, but it's good to know that, like, there are, you know, straight men out there. Well, I know a few. I personally know a few. But it's good to know, even outside of the ones that I know, that there are straight men out there who actually don't mind having friendships with gay men, right? Not to say that just because you're friends with a straight person means that, girl, you in the in crowd and no shit like that. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. But I heard they really are friends in real life. It's not just because of the show. Patrick says that he loves the GB. He loves the GB, the LT, GQ, BB. That's what he did. When he did that, when he was trying to say he loved the LGBTQ, and he couldn't remember the order of the letters. And then after he said the letters, he said, "Ha ha, bitch! When I tell you, I screamed." Brian wig, his curl was moving during the photos. Girl, they had the fan on. It was just a complete utter disaster. A disaster. They walked in. I thought it was funny when Brian and Chandrika walked in with Philip's picture on a t-shirt. It was cute. I really didn't know how it was going to go. I think, of course, if this would have happened episode 2, it would have been a big mess. But now, because everyone has grown to know each other and they're probably a little bit more relaxed, and you know, things have changed. Now it's kind of like, okay, girl, now we can make fun of Philip. We couldn't have done this, when we first met him, of course. The interviewers, the interviews. They need to hire some more people. Dominique is going on tour. The first girl seemed like she was okay. So it was Kandi, Todd, Philip, Don Juan. They're doing the interviews. The first girl seemed like she was okay. She basically, she said, what drink will you offer if you were making a margarita? She said basically she's gonna offer the most expensive tequila. She'll start with like Casamigos. Kandi was like, yeah, that's all she heard. Girl, you offer the most expensive one, right? Philip's brother's girlfriend. I don't know if they meant she was drunk. Was she drunk? Because it sounded like they said something like, when I was reading the screen, she had like shots, but I don't know. I was like, I know this girl didn't come to an interview drunk, right? Just ghetto. It was so embarrassing for me that when I went back to watch the episode the second time, girl, I just had to fast forward through that part because that's how much secondhand embarrassment I had, right? Like, it was really, really embarrassing to me. And then, girl, for Philip to walk around here like, girl, she the queen of the world. And girl, this is the girl who you bring in here. This is who you recommending. Girl, this is who you want attached to your name. The girl who come to an interview cursing, ghetto fish, supposedly drunk, from what it sounded like to me. I don't know. I just saw something about some shots. This is the girl. This is the girl. This is the girl that you bring, sister. Girl. All right. Anyways, Todd and Brian have a meeting. I don't know anything about business or what Brian is trying to do. It sounds like he really ain't got no money and that he needs Todd's money. He needs Kandi's. Excuse me. He needs Kandi's money. Todd don't mind throwing money away. Because what was the last time? How many businesses? How many businesses did Todd buy, or buildings that did he buy and they just sitting there? Girl, remember when Kandi had to get his ass together? Remember that season of Real Housewives of Atlanta? He had some business. He was like buying buildings and stuff, and girl, the buildings had just been sitting there, and girl wasn't making no type of money, and girl. So if you gonna call anybody, call Todd, cause he don't mind spending Kandi's money, cause we know it ain't his. Let me stop. I'm being messy, girl. The egg rolls are going to be $4, $12 for 3. Yeah, I hope Brian gets whatever he's looking for, Todd wants 50% of the business. Is that a lot to y'all? Brian said he will give him 49%. But I don't know how much leeway Brian has, because Brian ain't got no money. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I would think I would want the most percentage of my business too. I'm not splitting no 50-50 with nobody. Not on my shit. I guess that's why you need your own money, so you ain't got to be worried about nothing worried about anything like that. I don't know. They played a trick on Chandrika, Philip, and Don Juan. You could tell Chandrika, which I know Chandrika was like, we just took 15 steps forward, now we taking 65 back. I'm damn sure. We almost done shooting this show, and y'all gonna pull this stuff with me. You can tell Chandrika was getting pissed. They basically pretended as though they were gonna write her up. Because I think she was sitting at the bar. They used some type of, that she was sitting at the bar with her boyfriend or something like that. And I think they tried to bring up her dress code, her dressing at work. And she was basically like, I'm not signing that. Girl, I'm not signing that. And then they kind of laughed and they told her that they were going to promote her. And that was pretty much the end of that. Patrick went to speak to Safari's father to ask him could, he marry his daughter. The daddy was pretty much like, if that's what she want to do, then I'll support it. It's up to her. Patrick, girl, what he should have said was, girl, let's go pull your finances. Kind of like, y'all don't know about that. See, the girls, y'all don't know about that. Girl, this is what happened on Family Karma. One of the guys was talking to this girl, and the father wanted to talk to the son because he needed to talk about his finances, because the girl came from a well-to-do family. So she was pretty much girl. She had a nice life, okay? And so the daddy wanted to talk to Brian. That's one of the characters, one of the cast members with his fine self. Brian is fine as hell. On Family Karma, because he wanted to talk about his finances. Yes. Since you want my daughter's hand, if you talking about marrying my daughter, let's pull that credit report, let's pull these finances, pull your bank statement up. I need to see all that. I'm not giving my daughter away to you, and you can't even take care of her. You can't even provide the lifestyle that she's accustomed to. Okay, period. But anyways, girl, Safari Daddy was just basically like, that's what she want to do. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, you really can't say nothing. It's not like he said, I'm gonna give girl. That's it. She if she wanna marry you, I guess. Child, I don't even care no more, girl. Do what y'all want to do. Safari, girl, she got a game plan. Girl, Safari trying to get close to Kandi. That's what we came to agree on last week. She's trying to get close to Kandi. She's trying to get to the real money, okay? Anyways, that's pretty much it. Y'all saw how Patrick walked in on the photo shoot with Safari waist trainer snapped around his waist. Now we done seen Patrick with that waist trainer on at least 2 or 3 times this season. We ain't seen Safari have it on not one time. One thing Safari gonna do is make sure her man promote her business. I know that's right. What else are you good for? All right, I'll talk to y'all girls later. Bye.